on, my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
Welcome to another episode of Action Video Game Talk. I'm your host, Scott Action Jackson. Thanks for joining me today, or tonight, or whenever you're watching or listening to this episode. I do have a new list of news articles to go through, so let's hop right into it. Michael J. Fox is reprising his role as Marty McFly in LEGO Dimensions, joining Elizabeth Banks, Chris Pratt, and more stars in this Toys to Life game. Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment has announced many of the voice cast members for LEGO Dimensions, with Fox and Christopher Lloyd re-recording lines for the Back to the Future portion of the game. In addition, Pratt and Banks are back as Emmett and Wildstyle from the LEGO Movie, with Alison Brie and Charlie Day also providing voices from their characters from the film. Gary Oldman will serve as the main villain in LEGO Dimensions, called Lord Vortek. Community's Joel McHale, meanwhile, is providing the voice of X-Po, the game's robot guide. Other notable actors contributing to LEGO Dimensions include Peter Capaldi as the 12th Doctor, Troy Baker as Batman, and Irfan Khan from Jurassic World. Now, I love the fact that they're trying to get, I guess, as much of the actual actors and actresses in for these roles that they did play in their movies. And one other thing is that Chris Pratt is kind of pulling a double duty. He's going to be voicing the Emmett character from the LEGO Movie, but he's also going to be voicing his character from the LEGO Jurassic World, or from Jurassic World, into the LEGO form in this movie. Now, there has been like a few news articles we heard about the Doctor Who going to be, the Doctors are going to be in the LEGO Dimensions, and we are going to have the original the actor who plays the Doctor, once I can talk, the actor who plays the Doctor, currently Peter Capaldi, to voice the 12th Doctor. But there is a trailer that has been released that shows all these voice actors and the roles they're doing. Now, not only from the Doctor Who series do we have Peter Capaldi, but Jenna Coleman is coming to voice, I guess, Claire, and I think Missy's going to be part of it too, because the actress who played her in this previous season and this upcoming season is listed on there as well. One other thing to note was the actor who played Shaggy in the first two Scooby-Doo live-action movies is listed on there as well. And immediately during the video itself, the trailer video, it showed his name and then it cut to Shaggy running and being voiced. So he must be here to voice his character that he had. But one thing I've been saying every time about this LEGO Dimensions game, this looks like it's going to be a great, awesome game for lots of people to enjoy and play, because it dips into so many movie franchises, not just present but past, and not only movies but currently TV shows too, like Doctor Who. And I saw something that I thought was interesting, but I could also bring up on here. I saw on the back of a display box for the LEGO Dimensions Starter Pack. It listed all the worlds and stuff. Also listed is Midway Arcade. I wonder if this means that they could actually dip into the Midway, I guess, worlds and stuff that they did. I mean, Midway kind of dips into Rampage, maybe even Mortal Kombat, I think, unless Warner Brothers and, well, it is Warner Brothers in charge of the game too, but I think it would also be NetherRealm's decision as well. There are two shooters releasing in November that come with mini fridges: Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and now Star Wars Battlefront. Spotted on Walmart, the Star Wars Battlefront Deluxe Edition with Han Solo fridge costs $130 and includes a mini fridge designed after the Han Solo Carbonite block from The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. The fridge holds 6 standard 12-ounce cans of soda, includes a carry handle and a removable shelf, and has both cooling and warming functions. In inches, it measures 10 by 7.48 by 12.2. Black Ops 3's Jargonog edition includes a fully functional mini fridge that holds 12 standard cans. If you buy both fridges, you're getting close to putting away a 24-pack. Is collector's editions with mini fridges a new fad now? Because yes, the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 had this Juggernog edition, should have been Juggernaut, but Juggernaut edition, that was available to reserve for a short time, that came with a mini fridge that could hold up to like 12 cans. Standard soda beer cans. Standard. 12 ounce. Yeah. And now, apparently this was spotted by way of Walmart. I don't know if it was actually in-store Walmart or maybe their website, but it's a Star Wars Battlefront Deluxe Edition that includes this Han Solo fridge. Now, when I saw the image of this fridge, the Han Solo part on the front of it looks like a sticker, not an actual, like, made front that has a kind of grooved in Han Solo image, like the actual carbonite. But this is an interesting idea, like the Black Ops 3 one, the Jargonog edition. Nog. Yeah. It's an interesting concept, and it does help, you know, those gamers who are in colleges or maybe getting an apartment of their own. They have their own little mini fridge that they can use for their own stuff. But I know recently they did announce the Star Wars Battlefront PS4 bundle. There's like a special edition of that they announced recently that has the Darth Vader PS4, the Darth Vader controller, well, kind of Darth Vader, and it also includes a few digital downloads of some more classic Star Wars games. And it does come with a, I think, deluxe edition of the Battlefront game. But this is not as expensive as that. That system bundle is probably going to be about $300 to $400, where this Han Solo fridge deluxe edition is more $130. So if you want to look for this, you could probably try and check out the Walmart website, probably check the Walmart stores. I'm sure after a while they might have it listed maybe on Amazon or eBay. Well, hell, by the time it gets on eBay, it's going to be expensive as fuck. At the 2015 Tokyo Game Show, Capcom showcased its upcoming shooter set in the Resident Evil universe, Biohazard Umbrella Corps. A trailer showcased a variety of what looked like multiplayer player versus player elements and brutal assaults against waves of zombies with both traditional first-person shooter weaponry and brutal melee weapons. The third-person shooter draws from environments from past games in Resident Evil series, which is known as Biohazard in Japan. It emphasizes action in close-quarter matches designed to be quick and brutal. As the trailer shows, players are equipped with repurposed climbing gear in addition to more traditional firepower. Other unconventional weapons include a device that lets players use zombies as inhuman shields, and a zombie jammer device that's capable of repelling the undead. Players have to work efficiently as teams if they want to succeed, especially in the 3 vs 3 one life match mode. The downloadable game will be coming to 2016 to PlayStation 4 and PC for $29.99. When I saw the trailer for this and heard that was officially announced, I was like, no, because let's face it, Resident Evil, this is kind of taking a nod with the Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, which was kind of a squad shooter type game, which is not what Resident Evil is normally about. The theme of Resident Evil is a horror type game, not a shooter. If you want shooters, you go to Call of Duty, you go to Battlefront, and you go to Halo, not Resident Evil. I mean, of course there's shooting elements in Resident Evil, but it's not supposed to be a shooting-themed game. I mean, look at what they tried with the Operation Raccoon City game, if I'm getting the name of that game right. And also, they kind of tried to implement it into the Resident Evil 6 game, along with it being more of an action shooter game instead of just being a horror type of game, which kind of killed it. And technically, this is killing, not only to the fans, this is killing Capcom and the Resident Evil franchise by being the 20th anniversary of Resident Evil, and they release a shooter game. This does not make sense. On the plus side, this is going to be a downloadable game. So, it's going to be a downloadable game set to be out, 2016 for PlayStation 4 and PC for only $29.99. So at least it's not breaking you too much money. So at least it's not breaking you with the cost for too much. I mean, be thankful it's not a $60 game, because for me, I'm not going to touch shit like this. I already tried that Operation Raccoon City game, and it was just bullshit. I don't care if it is an alternate version of the way the history of Resident Evil worked or not. I don't care if the hunk type of a troop team are out hunting these characters from the Resident Evil franchise. I don't give a shit about that. If they're going to make this game a shooter type game, give it a different name. I mean, of course, everyone knows in Japan the Resident Evil is called Biohazard, but still, just name it Umbrella Corps. Don't give it Biohazard. Don't give it Resident Evil. Just call it Umbrella Corps. That's simple. Fallout 4 is just months away, which will likely speed by faster than we realize. With release approaching, Bethesda has revealed some of its plans for post-launch support. As you might expect, there will be DLC coming down the road. Add-ons will start to appear in early 2016, but details are sparse right now. A Season Pass will be available for $30, with a guarantee that it will save at least $10 for those who purchase it. We've known that mod support is coming for PC, with circulated sections coming to Xbox One after. We now know that PlayStation 4 users will be getting those same mods, but sometime after they hit Xbox One. The Creation Kit won't be available on PC until early 2016, so don't expect these to start flowing to console for a number of months. Finally, Bethesda says it will be tapping the community for its own post-launch updates. The developer references its work enhancing Skyrim with mounted combat, kill cams, and legendary mode as examples of what might be coming for Fallout 4. The company says it will listen to the community to help direct its efforts. We still don't know much about Fallout 4, and that's by design. Bethesda is keeping story and gameplay out of our hands for now, in hopes that players get to discover it themselves. We'll be exploring Boston's wasteland together come November 10th on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC. This game will be massive and epic. I mean, people have been waiting on this since... Jeez, how far back has it been since... Well, they kind of been waiting on it since since Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas came out. I mean, people were wanting a next actual numbered chapter in the Fallout franchise to come out. And Bethesda's trying to make sure not to disappoint, because, as it says in an article right here, they're going to be listening to the community and help it, and listen to the community to help in it direct its efforts to try and make this an awesome game. Now, in this article, we have like stuff that's going to be post-launch plans, as far as like DLC, the creation kit stuff, and the actual mods themselves. The mods are coming to PS4 now, but it's going to be coming sometime after the Xbox One gets it. Now there's stuff about the Xbox One version supposed to get either Fallout 3, or maybe it might be backwards compatible with Fallout 3 with the Fallout 4 game. And there is going to be an actual season pass for the game now, which, oh my god, that's probably going to have a lot of content in it. I just wish they would have announced. I still wish Bethesda would have announced a Skyrim HD Legendary Edition or something, or at least, said that they are working on the next Elder Scrolls. But now their main focus is going to be on Fallout 4. I'm sure once they get Fallout done, completed, and everything set for the DLC, they can probably then work on whatever project they want to do next, whether it is going to be an Elder Scrolls, or if it's going to be maybe previous like HD game, which I don't know if they'd want to backtrack or not. It would kind of seem pointless, but then again, it wouldn't. And of course, we all know that Fallout 4 is coming out on November 10th, the same date as the Rise of the Tomb Raider, but that game's only come out for Xbox One for now. I think Xbox One and Xbox 360. But Fallout 4 is coming out November 10th for Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC, which hopefully the PC version won't have any issues. Not like what happened with Batman Arkham Knight. Well, that does it for this episode of Action Video Game Talk. Once again, thanks for joining me today, or tonight, or whenever you're watching, or listening to this episode. Down below, I will have the links to Facebook, and if you want to go and put any comments, chat if you want down there. If you enjoyed this, also go and check out what I'm doing with the guys over at Fandom Night. Over there, you can check out their You can also check out their website, fandomnight.com. Otherwise, you can check the Fandom Night Facebook page. Later on, I will have the separate clips up from this episode if you want to check those out. So then, until next time, bye.